channel. My name is Alketa. In this video I will be showing you how to sew the Fabiola transparent underbust corset. As always, you can find the downloading link of this sewing pattern on the description below. Check out the other videos on my channel for other sewing patterns and don't forget to subscribe. For this project you will need a corset mesh. I'm using a white one. You will need an underwire channeling, plastic bones. I'm using 4 millimeters width bone, grommets and the tools to insert them, ribbon. I'm using grocery ribbon, and a pair of underwires that matches your size. Cut the pieces using the Fabiola sewing pattern. Don't forget to mark where the bones will be placed. For this project I'm adding this beautiful lace over the corset mesh, just to show you that you can use the pattern as a base to decorate with other fabrics or accessories. Pin the back pieces to the front piece, matching them wrong face to wrong face and sewing 1 cm seam allowance. Place a channeling wire on that seam and sew in straight stitch. Now cut off the excess of fabric and sew flat on the other side of the channeling. Place and sew the channeling on the center front. Now place the channeling following the pattern and sew them with straight stitch. You must place them on the right side of the corset. Now place the center back channeling on the wrong side of the corset and sew on the inner side of the channeling. Cut off the excess of fabric and then turn over the channeling to the right side of the corset and sew it with a straight stitch. Now place another channeling near the previous one and sew it. This will be used to place the grommets, and the previous one will be used for the bow. Now let's close the upper side of the corset. Place the ribbon to the wrong side of the corset and sew with a straight stitch. Cut off the excess of fabric and turn over the ribbon to the right side of the corset and sew it with a straight stitch. Then follow the same steps to the center front and to on the other side. Now it's time to insert the channeling for the underwires. Place it on the wrong side of the corset and sew carefully, following the curve. Cut off the excess of fabric and turn over the channeling to the right side of the corset and sew carefully. Insert the wires and close the edges with a zigzag stitch. Now cut the bones 1 cm shorter to leave space for the seam allowance on the bottom. Melt the edges and insert them. And don't forget, on the center back, you must insert the bone only to the outer channeling. The other one serves for the grommets. Now close the bottom of the corset by sewing a ribbon on the right side of the corset with a straight stitch. Then cut the excess of fabric and make another stitch. Press the corset using a protective fabric until the bones take a straight form. Now it's time to insert the grommets. I'm using 6 mm wide grommets and I'm inserting them 3.5 centimeters away from one another. Mark the places and make the holes using the hole tool and then insert the grommets as shown on the video. So the underbust corset is done. It should look like this. Here I'm showing you how it looks like using only the corset mesh. This is the basic one, and then it's up to you how you want to decorate it or what kind of fabric you want to add. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to download the sewing pattern on the description. You can follow me on my social media for updates and hope it was a helpful tutorial. See ya in other videos. Love ya!